Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you Week 6 of the APA, Indigo, Season 3. Your Chicago Charizards taking on Cameruption, Cammy, and the Houston Tynamos. Coming off of that 3-0 win versus Aurora, so hopefully we can keep momentum moving and get to 4-2 and finally get back into positive differential here. You can see the 6 I think he's bringing. He's got Rain. So, I was originally going to draft Marshadow and Sand, and then Marshadow got taken from me, so I couldn't do that. And so I was like, screw it. I'm not going Sand. Let's try Mega Ments and Rain. That sort of thing. I thought Mega Ments and Rain would have been pretty cool. And then Politoed gets sniped out from underneath me 2 rounds before I even think it's going to go to Cammy. And as soon as Politoed goes, Pelipper goes on the round coming back, so I had no access to Rain. Because Kyogre was banned. Otherwise I would have taken Kyogre and run Rain with Kyogre. But, yeah, so I'll talk about the 6 he's got here after we look at this, because I'm on the wrong page. So the team that I am rocking out with here, stats haven't been updated since I played Aurora, because I actually just played Aurora earlier today. We have Megaments, Ferrothorn, Florges, Zeraora, Crocodile, Nihilego, Heracross, Slowking, Espeon, Dusknoir, Magmortar, and Magneton. This is the last week that we will have Slowking and Magneton. I did drop both of them. I dropped Slowking and Magneton to get enough points in order for me to pick up Slowbro, who was originally on my draft plan until... who had him? I believe it was Slackout. Yeah, until Slackout said he was going to draft it, so I said, fine, that's fine, I'm fine, I'll take Slowking. But Slowking and Florges are both typically special walls, and so I don't necessarily need both of them. Slowbro gives me a physical wall, especially one that can also be given an AV to be just as good as Slowking at times. So I'm fine dropping both of them in order to pick up Slowking. I'm not done making moves yet. I still have 2 moves left. I'm debating about changing Dusknoir out, maybe Espeon as well. Not sure yet on those 2. So there's still some stuff to potentially be played around with, but that's not what we're here for. So, like I said with Cammy here, he's got Zekrom, Torntea, Politoed, Scizor, Miltank, Gengar, Reuniclus, Sneasel, Armaldo, Breloom, Togetic, and Swampert. So he's got a very nice Rancor there with that Politoed, Torntea, Scizor. Miltank is actually pretty good because of Sap, Sipper, Armaldo, and Mega Swampert. Zekrom's got to come. It just runs through my team, unless I build for it correctly. I think Torntea comes just because it's about the only thing on his team outside of a Scarfer and Swampert and Rain that is actually faster than Mega Salamence, and so that could come the HP Ice just to beat Salamence before I DD up. I think Politoed definitely comes for Rain because Rain and Pert can kind of go to town on me. I don't see Scizor coming. It could. Like, Scizor could definitely come over Torntea, potentially. Miltank is also a strong possibility. Gengar is, like, nothing really says it's not coming on his team versus me. Sneasel is his best Ments check. Banded Ice Shard. Or Scarfed Icicle Crash. So I definitely think that's coming to try and check Salamence. Togetic also is a good check to Ments, solely because I have to set up a lot, because Togetic is actually pretty, thick, especially once you give it an Eviolite. So it can be, and it has Roost and Wish, So it can be very, very hard for me to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this over here. Spoiler, now you can see when I was actually uploading this video. So, first mod, obviously we're bringing Mega Ments with Aerialate. It's going to be Intimidate before the switch, or before the Mega. Earthquake, Double Edge, DD, and Roost. The Earthquake is there to try and kill the Zekrom. Straightforward as to why that's there. Also hurts Gengar. Armaldo doesn't appreciate it. Double Edge as a flying type, obviously. Just super effective stab button. Dragon Dance so I can start boosting and going. And then Roost for reliable recovery. This speed stat, again, I have to thank Connor, because 2 weeks in a row now, Connor has built like a madman to help me. And so, like, this is a lot of his help with the EVs and all that. So 176, we had to run Jolly. That was in order to be faster than Gengar, because everything else has to run Scarf except Swampert and Torn. So Gengar was the next thing. That's one of those things that Connor is teaching me how to do, is how to EV speeds and that correctly. Max attack, and then the rest goes into bulk. That's a typical thing. Magmortar! It's not a Z-Crystal Magmortar like I wanted, but I still trust Connor. This Magmortar is designed to take out Politoed. The Pashio Berry is a water resist berry. Flame Body, if that scissor tries to hit me, I will hopefully burn that scissor and make it useless. If Zekrom picks up a burn off me, it's useless, though I'd rather have it toxic. Swampert getting burned off me, but granted, Swampert's probably going to EQ, so that's not going to happen. But still, if I could pick up a burn off of something with Flame Body, preferably the scissor, that'd be great. So there's two ways that Magmortar works here, and I have to look at my notes for this. So, if Politoed comes in, I Fire Spin, and then I Sunny Day. If Politoed is already in and I bring Magmortar in, I Sunny Day, then Fire Spin. And the main reason for that is because Fire Spin traps the Politoed. Poly has no way to get out. It doesn't have U-Turn, doesn't have Volt Switch, doesn't have Parting Shot, no momentum move on Politoed. So Politoed is trapped. It will die. If it's, once I get Fire Spun, if it's not Damp Rock, I can burn at least 2 turns of Rain that way before Swamp gets back in. And then once Rain's gone, I'm good, unless Swampert's carrying Rain Dance or something else has Rain Dance on it. Flamethrower is to kill Scissor. Obviously, short and sweet, hit the Scissor and kill it. Solar Beam, so once the Sunny Day's up, I Solar Beam, I kill the Politoed. That's how I have to kill Poly. The speed stat beats Swamp outside of Rain. Because if I have Sunny Day up against the Swamp, I can outspeed it and then Solar Beam kill it. 252 special attack just so I can kill everything that needs to be killed as hard as possible, and then 104 into HP. I'm really excited because this opens up so many more possibilities with Magmortar, seeing stuff like this, because I want to run Magmortar as a Z-Crystal user. I really do. It has such a good move pool for Z-Crystal. Fight Z, Poison Z, Ground Z, Fire Z, Grass Z with Solar Beam, Rock Z, Electric Z. I'm here to see if there's any others that I'm missing. Steelium Z, Psychicium Z, Groundium Z, which we already covered, Aurelium Z, Belly Drum. Like, There's so many Z crystals it could use, but this is nice. This opens up more possibilities. I really hope I can trap that Politoed and kill it. That would just be so funny. I would laugh so hard and I would owe Connor a beer, basically. I'd owe him a drink if I could kill Poly with that Magmortar. Crook here, this is a potential lead. With Brick Break, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Knockoff. Getting rocks up while, like, Reuniclus may not care. Torn and Togetic both care about him. Torn, Scissor, and Togetic are his defoggers unless he brings Armaldo to spin. The chip on Zekrom is really appreciated for what I'll talk about later. Yachi, Intimidate. Yachi is so I can take a hit from a Banded Sneasel and then kill it back with Brick Break, which is why I'm carrying Brick Break. Earthquake for Zekrom. Knockoff just to... If I can knock the Eviolite off Togetic, that'd be great. If I can knock Politoad's Damp Rock, that'll shorten Rain if I can't get the Mag kill. Torn T, getting rid of its thing, getting rid of Reuniclus's, because he's got a regen core. Scissors Banded, taking out the band would be nice. Obviously, the speed stat is to beat... What am I beating here? Base 92. Zekrom. It beats max speed Zekrom. So, if I get hit, I know Zekrom's scarfed. And he doesn't have to run max speed Zekrom, he has to run Heracross speed Zekrom, so this will tell me if I beat Heracross speed Zekrom. The HP and the defense, I don't need an attack investment to kill Sneasel with Brick Break, so that lets me be bulky to take some hits. We have Slowking here, regen lefties, Grass Knot, Slack Off, Flamethrower, Toxic. I am 3-shot by Swampert Earthquake, which is nice, because I can fire off 2 Grass Knots and kill it. Slack Off for recovery, Flamethrower for Scissor. Flamethrower will hurt Armaldo a little bit, hurts Breloom, trying to switch in. The Toxic, if I can get Toxic off on Zekrom, that helps me even if I can't get my rocks up. Or Toxicking Swampert. Or Togetic as well, because those are really annoying to me. Max defense, max HP. This is where if I had Slowbro, I'd be so much better off, because I could take the defensive hit. But one more week with Slowking. We'll see if he can't shine a little bit like he did versus Aurora. Zeraora. So this is why I need rocks, or I need Zekrom Toxic and hurting, because Dragonium Z Outrage has a chance to OHKO. It does like 88 to 107%. So there's a chance it OHKOs, chance it doesn't. If that Zekrom is chipped by rocks, or Toxic chipped, I can OHKO with the Outrage, Z Outrage, and then Zekrom's off the board. Especially if he thinks I'm Scarf. So the goal was Zeraora. This is probably my lead. Connor and I discussed this. The only reason I don't lead this is if he doesn't bring Rain. If Cammy doesn't bring Rain, I don't lead Zeraora. Otherwise, 9 times out of 10, I lead Zeraora. And I Volt Switch, because he probably leads Politoed, wants to go for the Rain right away. And so that would allow me to click. He brings in Politoed as his lead, sets Rain. I Volt Switch on the Swampert coming in. Even though I have Grass Knot, I Volt Switch on the Swampert coming in. And then I switch, making him think that I'm Scarfed Zeraora, because Scarfed Zeraora can beat Swampert, speed-wise. So then he thinks, okay, he's Scarfed Zeraora. If he CCs or Plasma Fists, I bring Zekrom in, he's forced to switch. I get to hit something really, really hard. Or set up potentially with a Dragon Dance or something. And then I drop the Z Draco. Because he has no Frisker. He has no Frisker to find out what item I'm carrying. Plasma Fist is to blow back Torn T, Politoed, and Togetic once I knock off its Eviolite because it's stupidly bulky. Grass Knot. So again, as long as I play the Scarf card, I can maybe trick Zekrom into coming into me, and I can help myself, because if he thinks I'm Scarfed, and I get Zera in versus Polly, and we do that whole song and dance again, and he goes Swampert again, I Grass Knot. Swampert is 2-shot and does not come back in when Zeraora is in front of it. So that could still potentially lead him to think I'm Scarfed, Grass Knot, that sort of thing. He'll switch out Swamp, go into Zekrom, I'll Grass Knot, and then potentially I could actually Dragonium Z that way. Like, the goal is to make Zekrom come in on me and think that I'm Scarfed. Because then I can get away with dropping a Dragon Z on Zekrom and not waste it on something else. Max attack, to do that. The speed stat is to beat Torn T, so I'll know if it's Scarf Torn T. I can't beat Swampert out of rain, so there's no reason to run max speed. Finally, we have Heracross here, carrying the Choice Scarf and Moxie. Toxic, CC, Mega Horn, Stone Edge. Toxic, again, Zekrom, Torn, Polly, Swamp. I mean, if I could Toxic any of those, that'd be great. CC obliterates Miltank. Sneasel. Armaldo doesn't want to take multiple CCs to the face. Mega Horn will blow through Breloom. Reuniclus gets blown back by it. Stone Edge will break down the Torn. Will break down Sneasel. Togetic doesn't want to take multiple hits. Gengar doesn't want to take multiple hits. So Heracross is mainly late game cleaner type thing if need be. And then another Toxicer to try and annoy things. So hopefully we can pick up a win here. That's going to be it for this team builder. Check out the links in the description down below. Twitch. I didn't Twitch stream this weekend because it was Father's Day, but check out the Twitch, hit that follow button. Hopefully we'll be streaming this weekend. Cards, whatever. I'm going to try and stream stuff this weekend and play games with you guys. Luca and Jaden, please check them out. They're the amazing artists. They do all the artwork for the Weather Gamer Discord, which is the next link down there, which is the best place to hang out with me outside these videos. Just go show Jaden and Luca some love. They're great guys. Just absolutely amazing friends, so please check them out. So with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we pick up that win.